Hi there, welcome to Win or Lose. It's the 1st of January 2020, so what better thing to talk about than the plans for the YouTube channel for the year ahead. Also going to be talking about my own personal hobby plans and the Win or Lose Facebook community. So, first off, where's the channel going? So, must also basically, I want to just thank everyone for who's watched the channel so far. All 18 of you subscribers. Yeah, no, really appreciate that. I mean, I'm blessed 18 times. I'm not someone who's like aiming for thousands and sponsors and all that. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm just doing this for fun and sharing what I think is interesting for you guys to hear. You know, things that might help. So I'm really glad of the progress that the channel's done so far. And I do apologise for the quality of how it's been put out there. The original plan was to start this year and spend the last year building up better equipment and all that for good quality. And if you don't know, I'm getting married in the new year, and the money just hasn't been there. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, let's just start somewhere. And if I've got something interesting to say, then hopefully it's still interesting regardless of the quality that it's put out there. But I can assure you, things will be getting better on that front. For one thing, by February time, this phone will cease to be the method of which it's filmed by. Got this camera here, just waiting for a good SD card reader and a decent size SD card. Once we've got them, we're ready to roll with better footage. Just put the camera down. So that's the first off. On also the hunt for better video editing software that won't cost me an absolute arm and a leg. At the moment, I'm suffering Movie Maker, which seemed to be good back in the day on my old channel, but nowadays I can't do anything with it. So if you know of any good, reasonably priced software, please let me know. So that's like the quality change. So video wise, first off, we're going to be doing a getting started series with Horus Heresy. Since it seems to have built up some more popularity recently, I haven't been playing it for 2 years, which is crazy. It's my main wargaming system throughout my hobby. I started playing it before there was even figures and rules for Horus Heresy, you know. So yeah, that'll be something I'll be starting up in the new year. It'll be something, because Heresy's in a bit of a weird place at the moment, as we haven't got good value starter sets and all that. But I've been looking into ways of how to start up an army cheaply and get in gaming, you know, for a good, for cost-effective price. So I'll be sharing you that as I go along, and I'll be building up a new army at the same time. So you'll be seeing my progress with minimal, because my hobby budget is nothing. So if I can do this, you can do this. So that's one. The second thing, I'll be also building a Heresy themed board for this, and also the idea is to be making this for very little money. So far I've done the first tile. It's going to be done in foot by foot, foot square tiles, and the rule is to use no specialist hobby materials. I'm only using what I can find, trying to be things that I salvage, so to keep the cost right down. And the other idea is to actually have a strong narrative theme. So my theme is the Battle of Isstvan 3 from Book 3, Galaxy in Flames, of the Horus Heresy series. If you haven't read the book, read the opening trilogy, really good. And also the army that I'm building up at the same time is themed for that as well. It's using the, for you Horus Heresy players out there, the Black Shields Force list. And I've found out a way of doing a really strong narrative themed army to the defenders of Isstvan 3. But anyway, so this scenery, we make it tile by tile. Each tile will be based upon something like an extract from Book 3, from that battle. And as I said, the idea is to be making this for absolutely next to nothing. The first tile, which is already pretty much finished, has cost me absolutely fuck all. I got it from cardboard and mount board that I managed to acquire for free from shops. Sand, got that for free. Found a bit of wire in my house for barbed wire, nothing. So the only thing it's really cost me is hot glue, so about £2 worth of hot glue. So far, one tile, £2. So yeah, can't knock it. So yeah, the idea is to show you guys that we can all have something nice that doesn't have to cost us an arm and a leg. So yeah, so we've got that. Start up a new Heresy army. Also at the same time, this Heresy army's got a very strong narrative theme, so also will boil into how we can theme our forces. And yeah, that's basically the main stuff. There'll be little bits all along the way, more beating the curve and all various little things like that. There also will be, which I'll come on to later, which is community updates from the Win or Lose Facebook group. And lastly, we might be starting up an online campaign somewhere around the summertime, depending upon the popularity of the channel. So yeah, that's where the channel's going. So, my own hobby. Obviously, I'm building a Heresy board and building a Heresy army. We'll also be working on a 40k/30k Blood Angel force as well. So I'll be sharing some of my progress with that. You see me painting a little bit for the painting tutorials. Also, my main Heresy army, my Alpha Legion, will be getting a bit of a spruce up for this narrative theming, so I'll be adding a few units as there as well. Space Wolf, my 30k Space Wolf army is getting a massive repaint. I'll show you a different video why. It's basically it's the 50 Shades of Grey army. It's like every unit's painted in a different way, so I want to make that look nice and uniformed. So yeah, that's basically where my hobby's going. The only other thing is I want to start a new gaming system. I'm currently deliberating over God Tier by Steamforged Games, Aeronautica by Games Workshop, or Kings of War Vanguard by Mantic. If any of these you think I would prefer, or you know, whatever one you like to see me covering, chuck it in the links below. So yeah, that's where the channel's going, where I'm going, and lastly, the Win or Lose Facebook group. This was created as just a nice place for hobby discussion and to talk about anything that the channel relates, but you can chuck in anything that you do hobby-wise on there. It's just, without sounding like a PC person, it's a nice environment to post. No one's judgmental, no one's elitist. I mean, anyone's seen my paint jobs, I just knock miniatures out, so there's no room for, you know, elitism there. Yeah, it's just a really nice place, and what I'll be showing you, I'll be cutting off at the moment, but what I will be showing you is basically some of the things that the guys have been sharing on there. But it's, yeah, it's really growing nice. A nice place, is, you know, good conversations going. Yeah. Oh, lastly, there will be an Instagram coming up. A friend of mine will be running a Instagram page for Win or Lose. So once that's up, I will be put in the name, be Win or Lose something. But yeah, once that's up, I'll let you know. So anyway, that is it. That's the plans for Win or Lose come 2020. So thank you for watching, and remember, win or lose, it's just have fun. So, let's take a look at what the Win or Lose community's been up to. So, first off, we have Charles Proctor. This is his Land Raider. This was, if I remember rightly, this was one of the last things to get his final details done before his Deathwatch army was fully completed. So, we'll just take a look at his army now. And there you go. I believe it's just over 2,000 points. So yeah, big congratulations to Charles. He's completed an army. Well, for now, to my knowledge, there's a Primaris Apothecary at least being added to this. But yeah, he's caught up with his backlog. Well done, mate. So next we have Lee
Wolf Phillips, and he's Highlanders for Napoleonics. I don't know exactly what regiment he was doing. He'll very much likely correct me, but yeah, I mean, look at the work on that. The tartan is just exceptional. And I know these have been completed, and I know he's been working on some Brunswickers as well, so hopefully we'll get to see them very soon. And then next up is Kane Mate from the Battle Report video. He's been working on some Aeronautica, some Imperial stuff. So this is the first one. As you can see, we're going to go through some views. It's all based off, I believe, World War II colours. Absolutely stunning job. And now we're going to, that's the Thunderbolt, and now we're going to get to, I think it's a Marauder bomber. There we go. Now I know this is definitely based off a B-52 colour scheme. I mean, just look at that. Absolutely stunning work, mate. Love it. Can't wait to give this game a go. Next up is my man Mark Malero. If I pronounce your surname wrong, mate, I am so sorry. But yeah, this is I believe it's Midnight Heroes is the figure range. I mean, I just love this. I mean, this reminds me from some classic martial arts film. I believe I try to get, like the idea of where it was from, but yeah, it's just stunning. I love this. And then also by Mark, he made this as a gift for a friend. I mean, how cool is that? When we get to use our hobby skills for something other than our own enjoyment and our own gratification. I mean, that is great. And there was like a little glass jar that went over the top. Absolutely brilliant. And last but by no means least is Nick Gardner, and he's Fallout. I believe this is like a Syndicate, I believe it's called, from Fallout. I mean, look at that. It's so cool. He's actually painted over the resin, and it's actually looked like the cloaky field's coming off. Absolutely brilliant work, mate. And hopefully we'll be seeing Nick soon in a future battle report for some Gates of Antares. So, yeah, that is it. That's just a small sprinkling of what the community's been up to. If you want to join, look at the comments below on the Win or Lose for the link to the Win or Lose Facebook group. You're more than welcome to join and post away, and I hope to speak and see your stuff very soon. Yeah, see you later.